A lot of people ask me, what's the best advice to someone who wants to be a director? And the answer I give is very simple. Be a director. Pick up a camera, shoot something, no matter how small, no matter how cheesy, no matter whether your friends and your sister star in it, put your name on it as director. Now you're a director. But you always have self-doubts, and when you're working in a public art form like filmmaking, you don't really need self-doubt, because if it's bad, you're going to hear about it, exactly what's wrong with it, and if it's good, you'll hear what's good about it. So there are plenty of other people who will inform you. So self-doubt is not really necessary. You can sort of just set that one aside, just drop it at the door. What you need is a lot of confidence to stand up to the slings and arrows, the barrage of negativity. A movie can be more than just telling a story. It can be a piece of art. It can be something that has a profound impact on your imagination, on your appreciation of how music works with the images and so on. Well, I don't know if I can get there from here. I don't know if, who am I to say that I could be a filmmaker? It didn't make any sense. So I abandoned it for grown-up things. Just do it. Just pick up a camera and start shooting something. Don't wait to be asked, because nobody's going to ask you. And don't wait for the perfect conditions, because they'll never be perfect. It's a little bit like having a child. If you wait until the right time to have a child, you'll die childless. And I think filmmaking is very much the same thing. You just have to take the plunge and just start shooting something. Even if it's bad, you can always hide it, but you will have learned something. Never give up, because it's going to be unbelievably hard. It's going to be a ridiculously brutal uphill fight all the time. And you just have to have tremendous stamina and self-confidence to power through it. You have to not listen to the naysayers, because there will be many. And often they'll be much more qualified than you and cause you to sort of doubt yourself. But, what I learned from those early days was to trust my instincts and to not back off. Because when the hour gets dark, your instinct is to, or your tendency might be to say, well, this is just too hard, and nobody should have to go through this in order to accomplish X, whether it's a movie or whatever. But in the pursuit of excellence, and I think you can be in the pursuit of excellence when you're working on a low-budget science fiction horror film. If it's how you define it, you have to go all the way. I certainly never thought of myself as superior or gifted in anything. Just different, definitely different. The thing that is exciting about filmmaking is to think back to the moment in time right before you had the idea, and think about that at the moment that you're sitting or standing on the set, and there are thousands of people around, and you've built this huge set, and there are all these actors, and there's all this energy and all this focus, and realize that it's all in the service of something that was made up out of whole cloth. And that's fun. I mean, that's what an architect must feel like when they drive down the street and look up and see a building that they designed. It's something that you imagined made tangible. The illumination that I might be able to share that might mean something to people that are 17, 18, 19 years old, and right in that point where they just think they've got to make this big decision, is you've got time. As long as you follow your heart, you'll be going the right direction for you. It may not be the direction that everybody around you thinks you should be going, but it'll be what's ultimately right for you. And I think the problem for a lot of people, especially when they show great potential, is that all of a sudden you got 50 people in your hip pocket telling you what you should be and what you should do. And that sometimes people need a push. Other times that those voices can be deflecting you off your true course. And I didn't find my true course until I was 25.